So the new Antigravity 2.0 agent harness just came out and it is absolutely trash. It's trash, it's unusable. You basically just have this empty chat box over here where you can ask the AI agent to write code and build things for you, and that's about it. There is literally nothing else over here. You can't see the code at all, and there is no way to make quick fixes or occasional edits aside from just asking the AI agent over here to do it for you, thereby spending expensive LLM tokens in the whole process. And by the way, this just updated for me today. So when this 2.0 thingy came out, we literally didn't even have an open IDE button over here in the top right corner. As you can see, we did not even have that, right? It was literally just an empty chat box, and that's about it. And I'm going to spend the next 5 or 10 minutes just yapping about how horrible this whole thing is and how dumb it is to even try to write production grade software in a basic ass chat box. So when you open up this app, you can select the project to work in, and I've already created one over here. This is just a basic ass tic-tac-toe command line implementation that I literally just one-shotted with this agent so I could have some examples to go through in this video, right? So first of all, as you can see, there is no way to view the code that is being generated, right? The only thing that you have is this sidebar over here that can show you the files changed, right? And this just shows you the code that the agent is writing. But the problem here is that this files changed display over here, this is local to this current chat, right? So if I go over to a different chat, let's say over here, and I open up the sidebar again, you see the files changed have changed, right? And all those other files have disappeared. So it only shows the files that are being affected by the current conversation. Now you might think that's a good thing, but it's not. It's really not, because you have no clear way to see all of the code, the entire project over here, right? So in other words, you have no way to view all the code in this code base, how it's written, how it's structured, none of that. They basically want you to ignore all of the code and just let the agent produce whatever slop it comes up with. And that's just such a horrible way to build software. Oh, and there's no terminal integration over here either. Like, how the heck am I supposed to run commands over here? Like compiling software, running git commands and source control and whatnot. There is so much work that we as software developers do inside the terminal, and this app doesn't even give us a integrated terminal to work with. There is no remote WSL integration over here either, which as a developer working on Windows is a complete deal breaker for me. I do all of my programming on WSL, so the fact that I can't even use it in Antigravity is just a complete deal breaker. Not only that, but since we cannot have the remote extension over here, we basically can't even SSH into servers or remote environments anymore, so that's all gone. Like, seriously, how do these people expect us to write real production grade software with nothing but a chat box over here? Like, forget writing the actual code for just a second. I can't even review any code here. I can't even see any code, literally. Even in this latest update that actually shows you these files changed, because remember, before this current update, you did not even see all of these other things over here. Like, you literally just had a chat box. You did not see the files changed at all. But even in this latest update, you can only see the files that are modified in the current chat window. You cannot see the entire code base at all. And as a software engineer, you still can't review this code effectively, can you? Like, just looking at this raw code isn't enough, is it? I also need to be able to look at the classes that this code is referencing, how they're implemented, and so on. And all of this stuff is stuff that's already implemented in literally every major code editor and IDE. And they've just stripped it all away and given us this dumbass chat window where I'm supposed to just write messages to a fucking bot for every teeny tiny change I want to make. Oh, there's also no way to create env files or whatever. If you don't know what env files are, they're basically special files that store your API keys, environment secrets, and whatnot. There's no way to create files in this chat box window. Oh, and before you say that you can just ask the agent to create the env file for you, keep in mind that whatever it writes in the env file is going to be used as training data. So you are literally sending your sensitive API keys and secrets over to Google servers for their Gemini models to be trained on. And on that note, since you can't create files manually, you have no say in how the codebase is structured and organized. I guess you could just ask the agent to move things around constantly, but is that actually faster and easier than just dragging some files and folders around in your Explorer window? Like, you tell me. To be honest, I think manually doing it is 10 times faster than asking the agent to do it. And as you can see, there's no way to view the definitions and references of variables and functions. There's no search, there's no replace, find, whatever. There's literally no basic tool over here that an IDE already offers built in that we as software engineers regularly use to explore our code bases. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's no Git integration over here. There's no source control. Since I don't have a terminal over here because these fuckers couldn't create an integrated terminal, and I also don't have a source control window over here, I'm basically at the mercy of this AI agent, and I have to ask it to add and commit files for me. I can't even divide my code into branches anymore. I can't even use branches to work on new features. If the agent hallucinates and breaks my code, I can't even reverse it aside from just asking the agent to reverse changes and hope it doesn't break anything else in the process. Like, seriously, forget source control. There isn't even a redo or undo feature because this isn't even a text editor. This is literally just a dumb chat window with literally zero features and just an empty LLM model. Oh, and obviously you can't see any linter errors or anything like that, right? So basically they took all of the numerous problems that IDEs have already solved for us, and they put all of those problems into this new software with none of the solutions and just gave it to us. Everything I'm talking about in this video, everything I'm complaining about was already built into the Antigravity IDE because they forked it from VS Code. So none of this shit was a problem before. Honestly, I think the only people using this new chat window are non-developers who have never written a line of code before and who are just going to build basic slop apps that nobody, including themselves, is ever going to use. Like, I can't imagine any competent developer using this to create production-grade software. And if you want my personal opinion, I think chat boxes are just not the right way to build production-grade software. I think IDEs are the best. The best AI integration was the agentic sidebar over here that was built into IDEs like VS Code and Antigravity and Cursor. These chat apps over here, they just take away all the control for you. Like, IDEs are already solving numerous problems for us, and so it makes zero sense to abandon them in favor of a dumb, featureless chat box. So if you want to build real software, this is how you use the new Antigravity 2.0 agent, Hardness, to build software. You open up the app that I have open over here. You look at the top right corner over here where it says Open IDE. You click it. It's going to open up the code editor for you. And then you go back over here to this previous window and you fucking close it for good because this is not helping you at all. And then you just use this IDE to write code like a professional. Have fun.